Okay, so I told you before that one of my favorite channels is Jeremiah Cohen's, and this guy's name is Adam, and this is a fairly short video, but this Osiris risen, Antichrist risen, the Egyptian concept of Osiris, this coming golem of Kabbalah that ends up getting filled with the entity in the earth called Apollo or Abaddon in Revelation 9:11, a really, really, really seriously powerful bad spirit, fallen angel. Okay, he's going to inhabit the body of the Antichrist because there's going to be some kind of a scenario. It almost looks like from a Revelation 11 that, see, look at that, Apollyon rising, look at that, and the Return of the Giants from Shaking My Head Productions. I bet that's really, really good. This man of sin that comes, that's going to be this high-tech savior that they're going to make, something happens to him. Obviously, he ends up killing the two prophets at the end of their 1260-day testimony to the world, which is at the seventh trumpet, it appears that happens. And I assume that they also put out the eye of the Antichrist and kill him, and that is this head that is wounded. Now, when the man of sin perishes, they're going to stage this resurrection, right? Because they're copying everything that Jesus did. They're trying to establish that Jesus wasn't the one, that this guy's the one. So they're going to copy all of his stuff with first fruits. And they're going to use this computer robot god, Mother Earth, Shekinah, he, she thing, Mother Earth, as this general AI intelligence, android, idol, return to Daniel 2.0 scenario, where they're going to issue the mark of the beast, because they're going to prove to the world that, yes, we have now, look, we're God. And through science and technology, we have been able to bring back the Antichrist. And it's going to look like that, right? He's the beast who was and is to come, or something like that, that Revelation speaks of. But what they're not telling you, and the Bible is telling you, is that in Revelation 9, you have Apollo who enters the body of the golem that is talked about in Kabbalah. And now basically you have this human AI clay and iron beast man who is now being possessed by an extremely powerful entity, Apollo, which is all decorated up in Trump's house, by the way, the Mason, and Abaddon. And he just launches this massive campaign to wipe out as many people as possible, up to and including the Jews. And so Jesus brought all this into focus when he said, when you see the abomination of desolation and it's demanding your worship, and the mark of the beast is being issued, when you connect John's words, when you connect Daniel, when you connect the Gospels, Daniel, and Revelation all together, it's forewarning you of this coming time period. And people are going to have to choose. Do I want the resurrection of Jesus Christ? Because they will see Moses and Elijah being raised from the dead. That's going to be a worldwide witness and phenomenon that everybody's going to see, of whoever's alive at that point, with all these judgments, all these crazy things happening. And you're also going to see the supposed resurrection of this Antichrist, but it's not. It's so much more. I just explained that out. When you have all these hand signs that are being done in Satanism and Freemasonry and these weird, trippy Egyptian ceremonies, all this false religion, all this wickedness that's talked about in Revelation 11, in Israel, the land of Sodom and Egypt, it says, when you have all these people, see, Freemasonry, Osiris risen. Jeremiah Cohen is nice because he goes and he catalogs all these pictures of all these people that are doing witchcraft. This is witchcraft when they do these hand signs. They take pictures of them and then they put this out to the mass. Okay, that's what's going on. So let's watch. Now, they also do the hidden hand too, but right now let's just focus on this Osiris risen.
A worthless person, a wicked man, goes about with crooked speech, winks with his eyes, signals with his feet, points with his finger, with perverted heart devises evil, continually sowing discord. Therefore calamity will come upon him suddenly. In a moment he will be broken beyond healing.
Pretty crazy stuff, huh? So he just collects all of these pictures. He does like 3-hour shows of nothing but pictures in popular culture. have this massive number of people that are all doing these witchcraft sigils, whether they know they're doing it or not, whether they're being directed to, whether 100% of these photos are exactly with the intent or not. In and of itself, this is the type of magic that they do with the body postures. I mean, even like in Buddhism and Hinduism and stuff, the mudras and all that, the little signs and stuff they do with their hands that you see people in the government, people in Hollywood, they're all doing it to bring about their new age Christ, their Adam Kadmon. He has more too of the hidden hand. This hidden hand is all these Masons. They're all these people that serve the purposes of the New Age, serve the purposes of the Jewish Antichrist to come, unbelieving Israel, Kabbalah. They're all doing it. The power that is behind everything that you don't see, that they orchestrate all of these movements and give you the narrative that they want you to believe. And they do these sigils with their body postures as witchcraft, not only to indoctrinate you into their viewpoint, but to give honor to their god Lucifer, their false god of this world. And they're all in that big club and that big party, and they want to bring about this new kingdom to come. And they get pretty creative with this hidden hand sign. When the signing of Noahide took place with Bush in '91, one of the rabbis was doing the hidden hand behind him. So it's everywhere. So see, he's doing it right there. They're literally showing you in this picture. We're putting this into law, and we are the hidden hand. And here he's doing it. See that? It is their satanic hand signs. Yeah, so see, when you think of Rome, Babylon, when you think of Babylon, think of Rome, Babylon, and think of Israel, Babylon, and put them together. And you've got the two beasts, whoever their Jewish Antichrist is, I don't know. But those are your two beasts for this fourth beast kingdom of AI.